Good morning, everyone. How are y'all doing today? I'm actually going to show you a quick tip on, of course, the biggest question that I have faced is you have all these mods. How in the heck do you use them? How do you even put them in the game? Well, of course, today I'm going to actually show you exactly how it's done. And so we're going to be looking at, oops, let me minimize this real quick. So I'm going to show you exactly how it's done, and hopefully, maybe you'll see that it's not too difficult, not too challenging. Hey, what's up, Zach? How are you doing today? Good morning. This is, I guess, not your normal stream, but it is a stream nonetheless. And so I was trying to think, what shall I showcase for you today? And so today we're going to be looking at several different mods here. One, this is a reform of Mexico version 2.4.3. Now this is from download at ATS.com. Good evening. Good afternoon, BAMT. And so you might have seen me driven with all these map mods. I love map mods, and if they're updated, awesome. So you see, I have the route to Alaska and the north to the future one, which allows me to have some snow mods. So this is a Mexico one. I wanted to see where. I mean, they show you videos. Look at all the Mexico places you can go. We have not been to Mexico in the game in a long time, and it has been updated recently. It shows you the change logs. This is a part of. You're like, how do I download it? I want to download it, and there is a link here. Download 1 and 2. For the sake of it, I'm going to download both of them, just because, and it'll take you to a. Both of them will take you to different links. This is the downloads for, this is a free download for ATS 1.46, which is what we are currently in right now. And of course, just like everything else, you need all the mods. You need Texas, Wyoming, Colorado, Idaho, Utah, Washington, Oregon, New Mexico. You need all those mods. And so it's only 5,000, yeah, 5,921 megabytes. And of course, these can be found on Truckee. So I have just hit that download button there. And then we're going to go to this other one, which is Reforma. All right, so that is downloading. These are like two different ways of downloading. One, you can create a link. Boom, you're done. Don't click on any viruses. Just let the link do itself. It'll open up into a zip file. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as you can see, this is downloading. Truckee is free. So you can even find the Mexico one in Truckee and have it installed that way. While this one here, and it tells you what it contains. Once it currently downloads, we're going to actually move those files into a safe place where they exactly go. Okay, the download link is ready for this. This is Reforma Mexico 2.4.3. And so, yeah, start downloading. Perfect. And I would advise you get this ad blocker. If you're doing any external downloads of any kind, it's a must to have the ad blocker. And so while that's downloading, we have two zip files. One is a RAR file, the RAR, and then the other one's North to Future. And I did pay it $20 for North to Future. And of course, I do a lot of my own painting. On Monday, though, I'm gonna have a special paint scheme being launched. So once those are downloaded, we have Canada already. Figure let's add some Alaska drives, and we're gonna be doing some of that also. And this stream is being recorded for quality and purpose, so you can see everything that is happening. Maybe you know how to do this already, maybe not. Uh, these are external links. and I'll show you how to put them. This is like the old way of doing things. Put them right into your computer, boom, or into your mod folder. It's done. Create a mod folder uh, when you go into your ATS file if you have not already done that. That's where all your mods are going to be located. Like I said, Reforma is almost done. Good morning, Jordan. Good morning. I was trying to debate how to go live this morning. I was on the phone earlier, so I could not go live at the time that I wanted to. So I figure I'll come in here and we'll show you how these mods work. Then we're going to talk about the order of the order itself. And so, 1 second here. And I did a screenshot of something. Go this way. I did. Okay. There we go. So the link is almost downloaded. How are you doing today, Jordan? Where you been trucking lately? Now a lot of these you uh gotta have all the states. If you're gonna use any of these mods, you gotta have all the states. That is the very key to survive. Like I said, Alaska North Future, that is a paid mod, $20. It's one of the best Alaskan mods out there. We have another Alaska, which is a RAR. Then we got Mexico. So while these are currently being downloaded, what I could do, for sake of it, let's move the Alaska. Actually, let's open this one here. I use a RAR to open files. There we go. Okay, we're gonna download them right now. I use an 8-zip. It's how I extract a lot of these files. So I'm gonna extract these files here, and we're gonna put them. We're gonna extract them to. Oh, you know what? Oh, we need a folder. So I'm gonna extract these mods to our mod folder. So I go to American Truck Simulator. I go to our mod, and then boom, it's already extracted. That's already moved. And I'm going to actually copy these here and move them to where the rest of it. All right. And I'm going to put them on the SCS extractor here. A lot of these mods I haven't used in quite some time. Perfect. Okay, just like that, we have taken care of one of our mods. The next one we're going to be working on. So we've already taken care of that Alaska one. Let's look at this other one. We're going to show it in the folder, and I'm going to remove. I want to cut this one, and I'm going to go back to the documents folder and back to American Truck and to mods, and I'm going to paste it. I might already have it. No, I don't have it. I'm going to copy it again. I'm going to show you what it looks like in the game. And we're going to have a little fun. We're going to toy around with. Okay, it's in there. At least I hope so. It better be in there. Okay, so we have just pasted it into the game itself. I've never seen it like that. Okay, Alaska's there. Next, we're going to look into this Reforma one. See what's in files we have. We have SCS files, which are important. And with these SCS files, and they may be the same, I'm going to copy and put them right into the game itself. Go to ATS, go to mods. This is where all the mods you'll see are listed. So I do have them already. I'm just going to rewrite over them. Okay, so we have pasted it. And I don't see them, so I need to. There they are. I'm gonna highlight these, copy, then going down here and paste in. Boom. All right, that's in there. All right, so we got our Reforma in there. We got Alaska in there, and we almost have the other Reforma, which is right here. And it's just a quick research. Once you're done with those, Truckee mods, which is why you see Truckee here. If you go to your Truckee, that's also another way. Move out of that. Sorry. I had too many files open. So if you go to, whoa. So if you launch your Truckee app itself, that is one way you can check out all your mods, updates, and it will tell you which mods for ATS and which mods for ETS. See, there's a Reforma again. We just installed that. A lot of these are the same. I haven't really just used Discovered Ontario. These, all it is a quick download, boom, done. That doesn't guarantee these mods will work each and every time. See, Pro Mods is not supported in some of these. That's a Caribbean map, which we will work on another time. But it looks like we do have our Pro Mods up and running. And this is we're down to the last 3 minutes here of this download. This is like a taking a class of big text. What is it like? And so all right. So hey, what's up, Bill? How are you doing today? Uh as you can see, I'm kind of showing everyone Truckee mods. It's probably one of the not much. Well, hopefully today we'll get you an affiliate. Hopefully, we still need to continue pushing B Jarvis 222. I know there's that 30-day window, uh, and so we're gonna be driving some truck here, but I want to test out some maps too. Good morning, Bill. How are you doing today? So, of course, this evening will be Liberty Church Online. Everyone's more than welcome to come on out at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And we're waiting on this last one to download. And it could be a duplicate here. They'll say, do you want to override it? We will say yes. So Reforma is almost done. We want to get Mexico and we want to get Alaska going. We got Canada. So you're going to see the ins and outs. I did a quick, okay, here you, of course, it will be live streamed. That's correct. It'll be on all the platforms, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, and also D Live. Those are the platforms that I'll be using. And so it'll be not long after you get done from yours. Like I said, I'll pop in because I got to work on some other finalizing some stuff. So hope y'all have been great. We had a great. You got the link? Awesome. You should have the link, VMT. You're here all the time. And so we're waiting on this one Reforma mod to finally download. I've been showing you kind of the quick ins and outs on there it is. Thank you. Yes, there's the link right there for Liberty Church Online. That is correct. Thank you, VMT, for sharing that link. Tonight we'll be live. Next week we'll have a special guest on that. So this is like an infomercial. We'll have a special guest pastor coming in. So you don't want to miss it. Greg Reynolds will be here on the 21st. And so it's almost done. Then I can stop talking. 3, 2, 1. Okay. There it is. Reforma is done. I'm going to show in folder. And I am going to move that. It looks identical to what I just did. I'm going to go to Documents, American Truck Simulator, Mod. I'm going to paste it in here because this is where it actually shows up. And I'm going to also paste it right here on the SAS extractor. Boom, it's done. All right, let's go into some ATS trucking here. I don't know why I got so many stuff on my desktop. Okay, so we're going to go into the game here. We're going to launch it with DirectX 11. So you'll see exactly what we got here. So yeah, we're just doing some map mods. All right, volume. Why you acting like that? I'm like I don't. Maybe, oh, you know, I'll probably have it turned down. No, it's not turned down. Usually I hear ta 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 ta. Okay, now this SDK thing that you see here, that is a part of Truckee. That says we're using your game. So we're gonna go to not the convoy. We're gonna go to the level 101 where all my major mods are, and we're gonna take a look at the mods that we have here. Good morning, Mad Dog. Good morning. So here are Team Reforma. I think we should put in Alaska first. North to the future. It is literally north to the future. And then we got all these mega resources and Team Reforma. The templates, those are truck designs, which I need to change those. And so we're going to throw in this one here. We're going to do it one at a time. I'm not going to, because if it doesn't work, then we got to figure another way. They're like, where could I put it? One option, throw it at the bottom of Coast to Coast. We can give that a try, see what it looks like. I mean, Alaska North to Future is cool. Usually, what I do, I put Alaska North to Future right here. And I want to try this. It's been a while since I've done it. So let's go North to Future and see how well. Oh, you know what? I know why I'm not hearing it. It's because I think I have the volume off. So, the North to Future, if the game crashes, which is why you're going to see if it crashes or not crashes. That is a question. We're hoping to get a couple different map mods here. I really hate the Truckee that it shows up as the main overlay like this. Okay, it is loading. And I hear that it's supposedly coming to console, and I don't know if it'll come to phones because that'll be too. My big thumbs can't move a truck on a screen on like my phone. So here we are in the beginning stages. We're going to find out, did we put in the right order or did we not? As long as it's below everything else. Maps has to be at the bottom. Then you got to decide which map will work best. Once we go in to it, and the more mods you actually have, the more difficult things can be. Or loading process. Like if you have hundreds of mods loading up, it's going to take forever. And we're hoping that we don't get to that point. Well, I've had over 100 mods at one point loading up. So we're just waiting on it right now. So this is a little, you're all taking a crash course with Big Techs on mods and how they work and the order. If I'm going too fast, let me know and I can slow down, go back talk about anything that I might have missed. Once we do Alaska, then we'll look into, yes, games change has been detected. Perfect. Now, I always save it first, just in case the game may decide to have a hiccup and a crash. If we get it, if it does not crash and you see everything, then you're good. Because so the way I test it is I don't hit drive, I hit world maps. If world maps freezes up, then you know you got a problem. Well, looky here. Let's look at Alaska. Looky there. We have Alaska again. Hot D-Dog. They moved Alaska actually kind of where it needs to be now. It used to be way over there. So that is Alaska. The only thing is we don't have the road here. So we are missing a connecting point. And they actually put Alaska where it's supposed to go. I just need to find a map that has that exact. So Alaska road north to the future is in there. And I mean, look at everywhere we've gone. Next is Mexico. Then we got the Caribbeans we want to add down the road. But yeah, Canada, there's not a whole lot. They put us in a garage. So we know this works. Actually, you see that little dot? That is a ferry that you will take from like Vancouver or Bellingham. And we might have to get our snow chains out. So that one is good. Let's go back to our launch pad here. Now that worked out great, let's see if we can get Mexico in here. Because Mexico is known for its crazy roads. So let's go to the mod manager here. I'm rebuilding my entire area when it comes to maps. So we have the route Alaska. There's a map in route def. You know what? I might add these to the other Alaska and let's see what it looks like. We're going to add the route and map. Not that we can drive there. Like I said, we can't really drive there itself. Let's move those down here. We're just building our profile or our mods, first speaking. Map usually go above def. So I'm going to put it above here. And we'll save it. Oops. There we go. And all right, so is Alaska, there's two different types of Alaska maps that are free. The one that you see, the route Alaska, that is free. The one, the north to future, that is that I can make available on my Discord, believe it or not. I can make it available on the Discord channel. How about that? Does that sound like a good deal? I can make it available on the Discord. And so let's go in here and see what the other two. If it crashes, I have another idea. Because I'm preparing for the game to crash at one point. This is the great tutorial. Ooh. Apparently, let's just load it. Problem with the load and save. Alright, so back to the drawing board. It did not like what I was doing. We're going to move these out. And I'm going to do Mexico. We're going to move Mexico over. I do not like that save. Alright, so I'm checking 2.43.146. 2.4.6. This is actually the newest one. Actually, both these are the newest ones here. And the Team Reformer, I believe you can get from. Alright, so you want to look at these here. 2.4.6.146. 2.4.6146. This one isn't, even though it looks like it's the newest one, we're going to move it over here. And now we're going to rotate this down here. This is Mexico. Mexico is a little heavier of a map. I mean, so with that being the case, because Mexico is heavier, I'm going to keep it at the bottom of this thing. Will we crash or will we be safe? I know there's different ways that you can look at the mod orders and go on, continue the game. We're simply just looking at maps right now. Oh, look, it loaded with no problem. So we got North of Future here. Let's see if Mexico likes it. Good afternoon. How are you doing today, Shane? I'm doing well. We've been looking at map mods and kind of showing you what I would do during a normal loading of a map mod. Right now we have inserted the Mexico map mod itself, and North of Future, that is positioned perfectly. But a lot of the mods that you do see here, I can make available on my Discord channel. So, but the North of Future is a paid mod of $20 that I had. That's one of the best mods out there. As far as taking a truck there, we're gonna do some testing here in a minute. My goal today is to have the entire map filled up like ETS, and one day we'll work on an ETS 2 map building because there's so much that goes into that. Not me building the maps, but actually putting them in the order and making sure things are working right. And like I said, we put Mexico first, and then followed by Team Reforma, which is Mexico. The Mega Resources. We put those in there because come Monday, what my goal is to have everything available. Maybe Monday night we'll drive through Kent, Alaska. You taking a lazy day? Cause yeah. Oh, you know it's been the weather's been not so nice up here either. I mean it is definitely one of the coldest days. And did you hear that on Facebook? Those that are on Facebook, that their videos and live streams are now going to be moving to the watching instead of actually the app itself, which the watch is like the app. And so, as I had mentioned before, the more mods you have, the longer the download, the longer the gameplay. And I've traveled a lot of these places here. And because I got Alaska North of Future, it didn't recognize that I already have Alaska, so therefore I was trying to actually get the map itself to show up. So if Mexico turns out all right, what we're going to do next is we'll go back and look at what we could do better with the Mexico. I'm doing a crash course. Well, I'm glad you're still here. I'm still here too. And so I've been taking care of some things. I'm excited for a month from now. We're going to be at the chili cook-off. All right, so first rule of thumb. What is it? Save it. We're going to save it in case the game does crash. Just to be on the safe side. Welcome, Anthony. Welcome. All right, save. All right, so where's the chili cook-off? It's going to be in Urbana, Virginia. So if you're in the area and you want to come sample it, come right on down. All right, let's look at the map. Anytime you see that spinning, it's going to crash. Like so. I knew that was going to happen. It was bound to happen. So we're going to relaunch the game. Which means we don't have Mexico in the right order. So we're going to reload it right now. Before the end of the stream, I'd like to actually see, that's the noise I was looking for. It didn't show up earlier. Okay, so let's go back to our mod manager here, and we got some tweaking to do. And mostly down here. The mega resources, we're going to move this up in the reforma. We'll move it above Alaska. We'll do it this way. Okay. So we moved it above it. We're confirming the changes. All right, there we go. Let's continue the game. This is specifically for. See, now it says you want to load your last one. Let's load it with the changes. And again, that's why I always save it, no matter what. In case you get any crashes, maybe something doesn't work out. Feel free to tweak some things around so that you can uh, get a better grip. When it comes to importing these, the import is for me came easy. There's two ways you can import through Truckee, which imports it itself, and also you can import it through uh, the old way of doing things. Next time we'll talk about painting your truck. Maybe doing a video next week when it comes to painting the truck and even the trailer and show you what it looks like. That even yourself could paint these trucks very easy. But we're not getting into a lot of that right now. If you have any questions, I'll welcome them. I welcome your questions about any of these, whether it's about the mods, about the game itself, whatever question you have, feel free to ask. Yes. And so it's loading. What we did was change the order since it did not work right. Will this work? Only time will tell. I'm not going to say, oh, if you put it in this exact order, it will work. For me, Coast to Coast always has to go at the very bottom of this entire thing. And we will try to do some driving here once we get her loaded up. I really want to go up to Alaska again. And I want to get ATMX loaded too. I don't think I can do all that just yet. And so as it's loading currently, just give it some time. It'll be ready before you know it. But when I first started learning this, I had to really teach. I watched so many videos from other streamers that did this. You're probably like, why are you wearing the same thing you wore last night? Lazy. It's a lazy Saturday. But going back to my story here, that I got into these mods because they were cooler. Ooh. Oh, it's already ready. All right, so what did I say? Save. Save it right away in case the game decides to have a hiccup. I want to save it. Go check out your maps. And it's going to crash again. Okay, so we know that it's going to crash again. It is destined to crash again. Don't be frustrated if the game crashes a lot. I've been through it. I know what it's like. I've been there, done that. So there isn't anything that I haven't done that you will not do. Pardon me. All right, let's go back and change the order around. So we're talking about Mexico here. And we got mega resources. Let's change the order. Let's move it down a little bit. Above, what we'll do, we'll put it down here below. We'll try this way. See how that works. And if I'm doing anything wrong, please feel free to let me know. I'm showing you the big text way of doing things. And Alright, we're gonna reload it and see what it looks like. Needs to be working faster as of right now. Hey, what's up, Hawkeye? How are you doing today? Welcome. I'm just giving a little class on not streaming, but mods, map mods. We all love them. Believe me, we all love map mods. I myself love driving on these different types of maps. All right. And if there's any maps or even mods that I should try, I know Jake's been running with uh some snow mods along or winter physics mods. And even he ran with a dirt track. Bill, did you go not Bill, where is it? I was looking for his name. But yeah, Jake's trucking they actually experience with a truck dirt track or drag race. Drag race it. So what we're doing, we're trying to get Mexico up and running, and hopefully the order is precise. That once you import them, then you kind of do some tweaking and stuff. And everyone, oh yeah, that's what I thought last weekend. Uh, I know Jake experiences a lot of different mods itself, and I hope to get back to doing that. That's why I'm painting, doing my own skins, and that is just a goal I set for myself in 2023. Not only learn how to skin, but also do a lot more with the mods. Spend a Saturday kind of tweaking and updating. Did you win the drag race, Bill? Bill on Facebook. Did you win the drag race, or did Jake beat you, or was it by time? Because I saw that he had some heavy loads there, or on one of his. I don't know. Actually, I don't really know who actually won that race. But one thing I'm happy is having North to the Future, and that the North to the Future is one of those mods that you want Ice Road Trucker, take North to the Future. Try to go to Prudeo Bay. Nope. You did one race. Oh no one's gonna win with a 500 horsepower engine. I need to start making those engines available for convoys and stuff. All right, so we changed the order again. How can anyone win with that? Okay, it's going to crash again. That's what it does when you have Mexico out here. Mexico shouldn't be complicated. I have another idea I want to do with Mexico. But yeah, how can you compete if he's got a 500 horsepower engine and you have maybe a 600 horsepower or even 1,000? All right, so let's go back and fix this little thing. I'm going to try something totally different. I'm going to switch this out. This looks like it was the latest one, I think. Oh, 2.43. It's a version reformer without Sierra Nevada. That looks like the entire thing. Oh man, I know. I've been on that one before. That one is truly amazing. I'm looking at the different versions here. You know what? This is a 2.46 core file. Of course, I have all the maps. I'm going to take out the mega resources. You know what I'm missing? The map model dev. Usually it's map model and dev. I just realized that there's no dev here. And I'm looking at mega resources. And the two different versions. I got 2.46.146. I want to move that up to the top here. Let me move that right there. That actually looks like the, besides this one not having Sierra Nevada, you have to look at your versions here. This is the newer version. This is the older version. I'm not sure what the unit is for. Wait, dev. Right here. Map model dev. Def. That's not Alaska. Let's see what that is. No description. But that is a dev right there. Alright. Of course, the templates is more of the trucking, which I can install different versions. Yeah, usually maps, model, dev. I wanted to say put that back out there and put the dev. Oops. I did not see this one. Alright. See, map. Whoops. This is maps. This is models. And that's dev. That's typically the order that you would have to go in. Let's take a sneak peek and see what this is. Yes, I know I messed up the load order again. But hopefully we'll get Mexico up and running for long. As it loads up right now. But, oh, you know what? If you've ever want to do a quick load order, you can go to Google and put load order for Mexico. All right, so right now we are waiting on this thing to load. We have our map model def. That's usually the order that it goes in, map model def. And there are a couple ways of doing that. When you have the others, those others usually go at the very right above the maps itself. And so we're gonna look and see. This may take a little bit longer when it comes to that. we're just looking at some map mods, how to put them in your game so you can drive wherever you want. And if you Google map Mexico, there is an order on the Steam community. Oh, people have asked about it. So I'm going to save this again because saving is very key. Save. Yeah, when it comes to farming, there's a lot of maps for that. Okay, there it goes again. And of course, but there is on the Steam community itself, there is a order itself that when it comes to your mod itself, like Pro Mods Canada, here's the official order. And we all want to do Mexico. Mexico makes driving so much fun. So, Great America does not work with Coast to Coast. Canadian Dream is not designed to work by itself. Mega Resources requires Viva. Do not use Google Maps Navigator. Cause misalignment. Even I don't want that. Okay, so for the Mexico one, Reforma goes at the very bottom of Coast to Coast. Just Reforma. So I'm going to try another thing. I say try because I'm going to move this all the way to the bottom. And we're going to get rid of these two. And let's see here. So this is the newest update. They kind of put with Reforma, put everything in that map. So we're going to wait and see what it looks like. Yes, load. Continue to load. Okay, so as it's currently loading, it is moving a little bit faster. Actually, a lot faster. Not just a little bit. But it is moving a lot faster than it normally would. Until the last 10 seconds. Pause for a station identification as we see the latest and greatest. But yeah, on the 11th, I'll be doing a cooking show. Probably it's gonna be on Twitch, but this time. So I encourage you, if you're not on Twitch, please follow me on Twitch. All right, I really want Mexico to work this time. Are the maps loading? Yeah, the maps are loading correctly. It's just Mexico is being a little fishy right now. And I want to make sure Mexico is working properly. So what I've done is I just put Team Reforma in there. And yeah, everything else. Yeah, so once I have Team Reforma in there, it's wait and see right now. No, great questions. All right, so we're back to square one again. And I'm gonna redo this truck here because everything is not 100% like to my liking. I'm gonna do a quick save. I always save it on the global map anyway. Alright, let's see if this makes a difference. Alright, so Team Reforma, looks like we ain't going to Mexico anytime soon. Alright. So what we have done is we've put Team Reforma at the very bottom, and that still didn't work. So we got to go back to the drawing board and our mod manager here. And since we got I have snow chains. There's a beast. The wheels. Thought I had snow chains, unless I removed a lot of those mods. There's physics. Frosty. This probably needs an update. The KW900. Oh man, that Arctic log one. That's always fun. Oh, let's see. Here's all the ATMX and the mountain roads. The Aussie's not working the greatest right now. We got Canadian Mania. All the big tech stuff. Oh, I do not see my snow chains. So I need to add my snow chains eventually. So let's try something else. Let's move Reforma out and let's do ATMX. Mexico. Well, it's not Mexico, it's in the middle of the ocean. These are all the mountain roads. Some of the toughest roads you'll ever be on right here. And there's map. They're all maps actually. So we're gonna move the priority from above. Since we are doing a little switcheroo. Centrales. I think it goes like that. Let's switch up Mexico and see if we can get ATMX working. The Mexico one just needs a little more time to work. That doesn't mean that the game's going to 100% crash all the time. Let's see this here. Loading. All right, so as soon as that loads here. Alright, so I think yeah, there's still a lot of mods I gotta upload apparently. I don't think I have them all correctly. Alright, so I'm gonna save this and we're gonna see if we can get ATMX to work for a little bit. Alright, we saved it. Let's see if the Pacific Ocean works. Hey, it works. Let's go over here. Yes. Alright, ATMX is officially operational. Alright, so we've added those maps. I always like it when something works. What is... Okay, so yeah, the fact that we got ATMX working. The only thing that we don't have working yet is literally... I'll have to move my garage. So yeah, we got ATMX out here in the middle of the ocean. You can see all these roads. And I have all these... See that percentage over here? I have traveled 42% of the time. So there's still places I guess I haven't traveled to yet. Now, there is a well, a lot of these are long here. We might have to we have not done this area here. Hey, what's up, Brady? Dude, we have not been over here. All right, these are some winding roads. Lake Winnefasuca, Noodle. You got middle of nowhere. You got Red Rock West. Big Butte. You know, I haven't been over there in a long time. And there's your little area where you go to. So that is working great. Let me check on the coast to coast to make sure the roads are not messing up. Usually Colorado shows some sort of mess. Heavy load. What map is that? Hold on here. I just want to check to see. Colorado usually has some roads that are broken, so I'm just making sure some of these roads are working great. Oh, that's not Colorado. Usually when you add these mods, you want to check to make sure don't have anything missing or broken. No, but would y'all like to see me go travel ATMX or Alaska? Which one would y'all what I have right now, Brady? So this right here is this is your ATMX. This is your mountain mod in the middle of the Pacific. It's a made up place. Doesn't exist. It's made actually by Wombat himself. He's the original creator of this. And then up here is your this is a road to Alaska. Junction, Alkin Border, Glen Allen, Tulk, Cantwell Junction, Fairbanks, Wazili, I think that Fox River. Oh, I know ATS. We are playing ATS. Which map? Oh, ATMX, the mountain one. I need to bring out a different truck too. Again, since we have went through this, little tests of time. Actually, let me do this real quick. All right, so you say Alaska. Alaska's way over here. So we got one for ATMX, one for Alaska. This is Alaska here. Talk about some dangerous climates. The Alkin border. And you got more of Canada. The one map I'm still working on putting in here is Mexico itself. Oh, ATMX. So we got two for ATMX here. So the last thing that, besides adding the Caribbeans, which I do have a Caribbean I could add, let's go and see if we can add another one here, like the Caribbeans. And then we'll. That's not what I wanted. All right, so we're going to get out here and go back to the launch pad. Hey, Brian, welcome. ATMX. All right. So let me see if I got the Caribbeans real quick. Then we'll go right back to that. We haven't done any mountain climbing in a while. Let's see, maps. I thought I had a Caribbean one in here. We got Reforma, Alaska, ATMX, which is there. See this? Oh, this is a North of Future Road Connection. Pro Mods, Canada. We need to add that. So we're checking. We don't have the the island map, the Caribbean. We're gonna add these here also, just to make sure we are not overdoing it. So we have the North to the Future. We're gonna move that down and put that right here. Pro Mods Canada. Then we're gonna move this down. Those are connector Caribbean map. We're gonna put that above Alaska. And we'll do the same thing for this connection here. So it looks like the majority is the ATMX, and we're going to take a little drive here in a minute. Island map. So that's a connector for all that. All right, so if it doesn't work, we know which three we're going to work on to fix it. All right, let's continue in because we are adding some more mods here. While it loads up. This loading process typically takes a couple minutes. So I know Brady's back and forth between Alaska, ATMX. They all look good. Tell you what, I'm glad I got a 3-day weekend, but we'll be definitely. I might give you a choice on where you'd like to see me go on Monday morning for the Monday morning drive. Coast to coast, Canada, Alaska, now ATMX. I'm adding the Caribbeans and this, and we'll take a drive here. I may have to step out for a minute, but today's class is all about showing you how to insert these mods, which will be readily available. I'll make it video available on YouTube. What was that? Oh, yeah. So, but just taking a little while to load these up here. Some people how to add these cool mods. Well, I can definitely help you, Gamal, on the Truckee app. Which ones I need? Oh, Coast to Coast is just its own mod itself. So all you do is type in Coast to Coast on the Truckee app. It will install it for you. And so very simple. We're gonna save this because hoping everything will work the way it's supposed to. I'm gonna save this here, global, and then we should have the Caribbean one if everything works out, or the game will crash. And then I'll show you what it looks like here. Okay, it's crashing, so Caribbean will have to wait for a little bit. So on the Truckee app itself, yep. Speaking of which, since we have a great question, what I do, Gamal, is go to Mod Manager, and you see they got the Caribbean capability here. It's got patches. I typically just go to mods for ATS and searching for it's got the correct version. This is what you would need right here for Coast to Coast. Coast to Coast by Hamburg, the original map expansion for ATS. This is what you need right here. It was updated December 10th, 2022. So so once you have your game connected for ETS ATS, then you can go up to your mod manager and it will import it for you. So even I got Reform installed on this thing, which was just recently updated, but I'm still figuring that part out. And they have everything you can imagine on with Truckers MP. See, Pro mods are not supported on Truckee. That's all right. Even the Caribbean Fix, some Master Fixers. So yeah, as far as Coast to Coast goes, this is what you need right here. Now I'm going to open the game up again because we had a little crash and burn situation. All right, where do you? All right, we can get you that link, Michael. All right, I'm going to get you the link here in just 1 second. Oops. Link. All right, so there's the Truckee download. All right, so what states do Coast to Coast have? They have. Let me go to my mod manager real quick. They have all the states except for Alaska. I need to go in here and fix something real quick. Just mostly these areas. And so I'm gonna take these out right now. Only because we came so far. The road connection, pro mods. I'm gonna put that underneath here. Ah! All right, so I'm moving the Alaska North to the Future pro mods underneath. I do have pro mods, although I don't see my pro mods actually on here, but I do have them. I paid for them. So let me confirm this, and we're going to continue and go save it. So yeah, I'm going to show you the states that Coast to Coast has. Yeah, it has the entire U.S. of A, and it's got everything. So we're going to. I just took out the Caribbean one right now, and so yeah, all you need is Truckee. You can download all your stuff with Truckee, literally. I showed you the old way of doing the downloads and the new way. So Truckee installs it. All you have to do is put in your mod manager and decide how you want it. Maps are always at the bottom. If all you're running Coast to Coast, just put Coast to Coast, and then your truck's above that. Yeah, you don't have to be as complicated as I am with some of these mods. But I figured this morning would be a good time to kind of showcase or show you and teach you how to download the maps, because we all want to have maps available, and so we can get out and just do what we do. But I'm gonna have a lot of the mods that I currently have that are externally that you can upload on my Discord channel. Like I'll have Road to the Future on in there as well. along with some other ones, and also some paint schemes that I'm working on. Make those available. That's what I typically spend my Saturdays working on those. But for the time, we're just literally showcasing you what I normally would do when I have all the time in the world, which I don't have a lot of time for anything these days. And so I want to make time to show everyone how to insert these mods. Now we only did one change on here, and keep track of your changes. If you throw everything in there and they're all discombobulated, I would take them all out and start fresh. So we're going to save this here. Save is the key word. Save everything. That way, when you go back to it, it'll be there. All right, so the question is, I'll show you the coast to coast here in just 1 second because I'm going to remove that mod too. I don't think I have pro mods. That's why it's acting up. So just for the not only time's sake, but I'm going to remove that that other mod that I had. It was just one mod. And so once I remove that, then we're good. Good afternoon, Weave Cat. How are you doing this afternoon? Seems like it's morning, but it's not. So anytime a game ever crashes, don't beat yourself down. Just kind of remember what you did. Take out what doesn't work. The less you put in, the more you can control. So I'm going to leave everything as is. We have ATMX and we have Alaska. We don't have chains on our tires, so that would make it an interesting trip. I got to get the snow chains and even the weather physiques. Or physics, I should say. Not physics. Or physiques. Okay. We are going to continue loading because we are not saving that one. And so, yeah, this morning I've just kind of been showcasing what I typically do whenever it comes to mods and how to import them, how to use them, the load order, kind of going over all that. If there's any other questions, definitely. I would love to answer your questions on how things are certainly done. Now, Gamal has a question. What states do Coast to Coast have? They have the whole United States. Now, in order to use Coast to Coast, Gamal, you have to have by the other state. You can't just use Coast to Coast. You have to purchase the other states first. Everything up to Texas. Purchase those states, the rest will come. I love driving on Coast to Coast. All right, yes, I got Canada in here too, which everything's loading properly now since I took out those last 3 that I was using. And so yeah, we do have Canada and ATS. The last 10% take a little longer. And I actually drove Canada the other night. And one thing I want to continue doing is doing convoys. Whether if we get bigger, when we get bigger, we'll experiment with the truckee, which I was telling people in Discord. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. And Vegas is our most popular destination. You can't hear anything. And you can't control anyone speaking on Truckers MP. Especially if they're talking, they could be talking in another language. But with Convoy, you can control everything there. And I wish more could join, but anyways. Let me save this last one here. All right, now come on. I'm going to show you what comes with Coast to Coast. Again, you have to purchase all the other states before you have this. All right, so this is the map of everything. The whole United States. All of this up in this area. Now, this is not coast to coast. This is the mid region. You have to install that one too. They're going to say, do you want to add this one too? It's like the mid portion. Otherwise, you get the basic places to go to. And I've discovered a lot. I'm telling you. We have gone everywhere. We got places out here in ATMX. This is all ATMX property right here. Now, if we go, this is North to the Future up in Canada. Or you talk about some ice road truckers? I think from Fairbanks to Prudhoe Bay is all ice. You got Valdez, you got Cooper Landing. All right, so and of course we got Canada. So I don't know if you saw the Canada up here. Yeah, Canada's way up here. This is a Canadian Mania portion, way up here, all Canada. So that's all the mods that I currently am running. Let's go and do a quick travel, and we'll do a quick place. Let's go over here. Should we go to ATMX or shall we go to Alaska? You want to go to Alaska? Like Fairbanks area? Oh, let's start here. Homer, Alaska. Let's go to Homer. $9,059 to Homer, Alaska. That is a quick airfare. So those of you that don't have Truckee, it is the most used app for trucks in general, for driving and stuff. Like I said, I really don't like that bar above me, but it is what it is. So we're in Alaska right here. We decided, hey, let's fly to Alaska. We haven't really driven here before. Oh, that's loud. I decided to bring my truck over here. That's a truck service spot. Wait a minute, I need to choose my cargo first. What kind of cargo can we get? Zoom in. Homer. No, we're not going all the way down there. I would preferably Wazoo. There we go. Wazili. We can go to Wazila. I guess is how you pronounce it. It's a short drive. So this is Homer to Wazila. Zila, I guess is. Or is it Wazili? Is it Wazila or Wazila? So we'll do a quick trip in this area. Let's go pick up our cargo. We're in Homer, Alaska. All right. Alaska, folks. We're in the little place of Alaska. Welcome to Homer. To the sawmill. You know what? There's no snow here. We gotta take care of that. Add some snow mines. Why do we turn all the way around? Because we literally did a complete circle. haven't been. Round and round I go. And we'll probably take some time to do some major road trips to we'll do some mountain roads also. We have arrived. Look at this place. I got a very large sawmill. The journey here is not going to be that far. Hold on here. I just saw something. No. All right, so we are getting the cargo. It is around here somewhere. Not over there. Wazila. Alright, cargo is loaded. We're going to the Alaska West Express. Our truck is loaded. We are ready to go. One thing about Alaska, there's a lot of timber. They got a lot of trees. It's almost nighttime here. Especially when we just picked up this cargo. Don't crash like last time. I can't guarantee you I'm crashing tomorrow. And I am a little disappointed. I was expecting some snow, some ice. Maybe I gotta put the other mod in here. Whoa! I'm crashing, but running into stuff already. Alright. Thank you. Appreciate it, Bill. Appreciate it. Don't forget, this afternoon, Bill's game is going to be jumping on, and we want to try to make him an affiliate for average point viewers. Let's make it 3 so we can that are able to. Paul, I believe he said he's going to be streaming. So if you're on Twitch. Alright. I got to pull over to see. Alaska, a 200-mile trip takes almost 5 hours. In America, if you do that, it will not take 5 hours for a 200-mile trip. Definitely less than that. You gotta watch out for what's on the roads here. Whoa. Lights on. Another mod I'm thinking that literally had there we go. Because the ice road truckers, there is an Alaska mod that does have like ice road truckers some. And the road and weather can be dangerous on here. Thankfully, there's no ice or anything like that going on. Don't forget. Oh yes, definitely. Thank you, weekend. You got these single lane roads. You can't just keep on through. Paint on this truck looks awesome. It's like there's a post office. Area to get some place up here. Gotta follow that truck. There's a fuel stop. For the rest area right here. I believe so. We're gonna pull over here. Hopefully out of sight, out of mind. Ah. Hold on here. Dang it. There we go. It's the morning time. Time to get the big rush going. We just hey, we pulled over actually at a good place. So we can continue our journey. Alright. Hey, we got real miles, that's all that matters. Coasting here. Really, truck? You had to get in my way. What's up, everyone? What? Oh, move it or lose it. I'm not driving that slow, Swazili. Let's see, we have 155 miles to go. Actually, AI is driving so slow. One-lane roads. After this. Alright, what kind? Okay. used them all already. I haven't got any more yet. Give these a try and see if they work. Woo! Watch it. Remember, this thing has hit the ground a lot too. Easy does it. Here. We got 136 more miles left to go. Check, see how the fuel is. Oh, we're still good. 98 miles. About 98 miles an acre. I'm missing all that snow. With this truck, I'm driven 876 miles. That long. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy does it. Yeah, we had that turn there. It's the law. Beautiful area here in Alaska. Look at those mountain ranges. I ain't going over the speed limit either. Oh, the customer wants some delivery here soon. You know. Already gonna be late. On time, or am I going to be late for my job? Alright, we are heading to Wasilla. W-A-S-I-L-L-A. Oh. 9 out of 10, always late. That is correct. Now they just sent me a message. Where's our package at? So we have less than 2 hours, 88 miles to go. you a quick drive on the Alaskan frontier here. Now there's another Alaskan mod which I think had all the cracked ice, some of the more dangerous roads. This has a beautiful scenery, the road to Alaska, the road to the future. They did a wonderful job on these map mods. This is the first time this truck has ever been to Alaska. Yeah, 70 miles from stop now. But yeah, directly after this one here, I will be following after so you can get 2 hours streaming with an hour of maps, a little bit of driving. We'll be doing some more map modding, and hopefully we'll get Mexico working correctly. Be on time if these cars are in my way constantly. We're almost to Anchorage. Try not to hit anybody. Why'd you do that, truck? Cut me off intention. Saw you. Alright. Awesome. Well, I will accept you as soon as I get a chance here. We're growing our trucking company and hope to see many of you out on the roads. Like I said, we went back to the way things had been doing. Help each other out. Trucking, that's what we love to do. Well, I'll accept it as soon as I get done with this drive. Because we're in Anchorage right now. Oh yeah, of course. More people, more fun. And so I'm not the only one logging these miles, which I love driving. Believe me, if it's on the different maps itself, I would like to see this whole entire thing 100% complete. Will that happen? Probably not. We're in Anchorage, Alaska, 36 miles away from Wazili. And that way we can all be apart. And you know what? We'll have Tilly's company versus Big Texas company. Now I'm with my company or the convoy part. I don't care. You can drive for any company out there, but we're well represented. Like I said, I get along with everyone in Tilly's company. Tilly's a great person, and I talk to him all the time. But this is being able able to have our virtual truck company actually get their foot on the ground and going and up there. And we'll make sure that you're well taken care of. And we'll have some dispatchers say, hey, you take this place to that place. And wouldn't it be neat if we all did the coast, whether coast to coast or the road to the future, the Alaska line? Wouldn't that be a great convoy? Alright, so a couple things I gotta do. I'm gonna put road to the future in the Discord if it's not already. Whoa, truck! Truck almost got in my way. Welcome to Wazila. I don't know if I'm even pronouncing it correctly. Yeah, mispronouncing it. Let me know. I want to say it correctly. Alright, we are here at our destination. 5 minutes away. Take break time. Alright, so welcome to Wazila. Hey, what's up? I guess we could have gotten some fuel. Yeah. Oh my gosh! They always say, look both ways before crossing the street. I was like, yay, we're there. Smack dab into a Greyhound bus. I hope everyone's all right there. Totally did not see that coming. That came out of nowhere. Well, we have arrived at Wazila. We're going to the Alaska West Express. Alaska West Express train. I have to decide what I'm cooking tonight. We cook our meal tonight. We're having sausage meal this week. Cook it tonight or last it's really all week. Whoa! Why am I going that way? We're going right by it. We literally almost missed it. We made it! We made it. I'll get in some different clothes. Alright. And there's a mechanic here too. Where do you need it? I have no idea. Oh, right there. Oh, well, that's simple enough. Wow, that's the company? That is the company right there. You don't actually go inside. You have to park on the outside. Are we clear? We have enough clearance right there. Thing up. Have to do this. once we have to go out in the grass. Yo, Brandon, what's up? I just made it to Alaska, Wazila. Did some showed people how to install it into their stream itself or into their game. And so we are at the Alaska West Express. I got ATMX in too. So we might be adding some more stuff to do a little challenge the convoy. Like maybe Road to the Future, or even having ATMX. Hopefully Mexico, if I can get that working. Mexico is a little. How long you end up streaming last night, and were you able to get close to your goal? How many average viewers are you still missing? And, make sure everyone hops on in. Usually it tells you average so and so. I know it's over a 30-day period. I know we can get it knocked out this weekend. We all jump in together. Alright. We have finally made it here. Oh, the mic is low? I apologize for that. I think I was away from the mic. How is this? Is this better? I was probably away from it. I'm late. Everyone who said I was late, you are absolutely correct. I am late for... We are late by 30 minutes. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. We were late. Let me move mics here. All right. So I'll switch up mics. Oh, the game sounds loud. What if I switched up mics here? I apologize for that. Do you hear me better now or worse? Okay, so what I've been showcasing everyone, we are all up in the Alaska Peninsula here. But the game sound is loud. That's alright, I'm going to be getting off here shortly. I wanted to show people how... Weebcat was hearing me just fine. Alright, so I got multiple mics here. But yeah, this is North to the Future here. We just went to Wazili from, we passed Cooper Landing. From Homer. Yeah, Homer to Wazili is where we were at. You see some of the places that we just passed. Alright. Alright. Yeah, no problem. And also, today was has been a day I've been showing people how to install, get these mods activated, and we have also ATMX here. And I'm going to actually put those the mods that I can in the profile itself. Most of these you can just download from whatchamacallit. That looks like Broken Road right there. That's... I don't know why it's pink. I've never seen pink before. So this is ATMX. Oh yeah, well I didn't make it to the top right now. Yeah, Prudhoe Bay. And I didn't see any snow either. So we still have a little ways to go. Hopefully it'll take us a different route, since we just got to Wazili and Anchorage area. And hopefully I can explore the rest of this here. But even for these freight jobs, there's not a whole lot, I would say, from the Oh, no, that's Washington. There we go. There's Nanana, Alaska. Let's see what others are here. We got Valdez, and then we got Nikolaevskaya. Those kind of go backwards. The only forward one we have, I haven't found one that goes from Prudhoe Bay or to Prudhoe Bay yet. Fairbanks goes to Nikolaevska and Anchor. Oh, Prudhoe Bay right there. Spare tubings, which is an empty load. And then we have Coldfoot. Nothing in Coldfoot. Prudhoe Bay has a lot of stuff. Let's see what kind of stuff that they typically have. But I wanted to come in here for a few hours, and Fairbanks. Nice. From Prudhoe Bay. Awesome. So we'll hopefully be able to do some more of these. Now, Prudhoe Bay has a lot of cargo heading south, which is cool. But I'm going to wrap things up here. I wanted to show everyone how to put these mods in correctly. And we're going to save what we got. And then hopefully we'll get Mexico in here and we'll get the Caribbeans. Oh, 4-hour stream. Oh, it hasn't updated. Okay. Oh, your month started yesterday. All right, so we'll have to jump on in there when you do stream. Definitely. So we're going to make that a priority, and along with several others. But I'm going to go get out for some lunch and dinner and all that, and end the stream here. We did a 2-hour one. Not sure if I'll be back tonight or this afternoon or even tonight. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. And I need to work on some of these trucks. All right. Cool. Sounds like a plan. Well, I'll jump into the streams also. And let's everyone that's in Twitch, make sure you jump over to B Jarvis's 2222 so we can get him and his affiliate. I know the more that pops in over a short period of time, he can get his affiliate badge. Same thing with Bill's Gaming tonight or this afternoon. If you're not doing anything or maybe have some time on your hands, jump into Bill's Gaming too. Let's help these two fellas get their affiliates so they can start earning some money here and there. And because my understanding is once you get affiliates, unless you absolutely have not been streaming like years, as far as I know, they don't just take it away from you. And so I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. Liberty Church Online. I'll be working on that this afternoon too. So hopefully I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a great one. This is Big Tech signing over and out. I'm going to get out and get some things done. Y'all have a great one. I'll catch y'all later. This is Big Tech signing over and out. Y'all have a great one.